This is a massive banyan tree that's basically been feeding off the house. Its roots are insane. They've completely taken over the building. The little house under the banyan was bought by the guy for just $300. He wanted to see if it could be renovated into a livable space. Inside, it's super shabby. The doors and windows are long gone, and the structure itself has been heavily damaged by the tree's roots. After getting permission from the locals, he called in some cleanup pros to try and cut down this giant banyan and see if the house had any potential left. This tree is enormous, and taking it down is no easy job. It's a huge challenge for the crew. Honestly, they didn't even want to take the job at first, but the guy offered a pretty fat tip. After a lot of effort, they finally managed to cut back some of the branches, instantly opening up the space a bit. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Removing the whole tree is going to take a lot more work. Knowing how much effort this was, the guy was thoughtful enough to order some takeout to thank the crew for their hard work. As the chainsaws roared, more and more branches came down. After decades of growth, the banyan finally started collapsing. Its roots are super tough, especially after all these years, and they were holding the branches tight. Even after cutting, pulling the branches out was a serious workout. As the debris cleared, the roof that had been hidden under the banyan came into view, but the damage was bad. Two huge holes had been ripped into the roof, making it pretty much unusable. There's an old saying, banyans don't leave room for people. The guy felt helpless. He thought he'd scored a bargain, but the house was in worse shape than expected. This project was shaping up to be a money pit. The house itself was cheap, but paying for cleanup and labor had racked up a lot of costs. He didn't know whether to renovate or just tear it down and start fresh. At this point, there was no other choice. He had to push forward. As the cleanup continued, progress became obvious. They'd cleared out most of the century-old banyan. Only a few high branches were left. The house was built with bricks and cement, but the tree had already fed off it. Some branches had even grown into the walls. That just shows how ridiculously strong banyan trees can be. The high-up work was definitely the most dangerous, but the crew was professional and quick. The once towering, gloomy banyan was now reduced to just a few scattered branches. Clearing those last bits opened up the sky above. Sure, trees have a spirit, but when they block normal life, there's no reason to keep them. Over time, the 100-year-old tree was reduced to just a stump. The guy wasn't worried about the tree. He was focused on what to do with the house he bought. If you like this video, please like and follow.